it. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Haskins. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
It's third down and 7 yards to go.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Haskins out of the gun. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 41, Haskins. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that.
And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A gain of 32 that time.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Chiefs, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Jones. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big run there by Jones. 49 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
3rd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This from 44 yards away.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
On first down, it's Haskins. This is Butler making the catch. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Number 13.
Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here's Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Haskins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On play action, Haskins able to hit his target, Claypool. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
That was a nice run, a nice game there as they head towards the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. To throw on 2nd and 6, Haskins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
To number 20.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Here's Haskins to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try the left side. Knowles. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
The kicker
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And it's 21-3.
Good. Makes the score Steelers 21, Chiefs 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The end result, 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He's coming. Hey, check right. Watching you fly. I don't even know why this team showed up. Mike,
now a first down carry by Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. He may try and run for this. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Flush to his right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Switch. Watch the end. 15. 45. Mike, 45.
Mahomes going to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Switch it. Come here, switch it. Check 9, go, baby.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Now it's Mahomes again. Dancing to his left. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 4th down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Number 6.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Again, it's Jones. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Flushed out right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Knowles. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. This is intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Partner, we've heard it once, we've heard it 1,000 times. Don't throw late down the middle.
And he did. We see the end result.
Yeah, what you have to do is you got to make sure you manipulate those defenders with your eyes and your head, maybe even some body movement to move them a little if you're going to come back late down the middle.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 5 now. Haskins. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, it's Butler. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Number 24, the ball carrier.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Come on, now. Here I come. Here I come.
Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Check it out.
Now Haskins on first down. Completion here to Claypool.
Haskins pass.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Steeler first down.
They go play action now. Haskins. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Play action. Haskins. And this is complete. It's Allen. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Complete to Keenan Allen.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a yard. And it'll be second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. Knowles. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Well, let's see where they turn. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
The kick is good. Makes the score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to first and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 8.
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Give him 2 yards on that play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Let me breathe for a minute.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, watch it. Hey, Ridley. Switch gears.
Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
17.
A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. He gets it to go, and the lead swells, 35-6.
35. Chiefs 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
At the 44-yard line.
Tighten up. No.
Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Number 6. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Chiefs on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Check three.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Hey, 50 the mic, 50 the mic. Hey, here we go, watch the pass.
They'll run on first down. Butler, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Wide, get wide. Out. Watch twist.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Butler. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 96 is coming. We got Mike 96. Watch the run.
Match box. Mike, 25.
They go play action with Haskins. That is caught inside the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better.